Hi friends, happy Pride, welcome to Manga. I am Sheena, She's the Geek, and this is my second week check-in of my Pride Manga Readathon. Alright, let's run through my pickups for the week, shall we? So I picked up this Justice Dream Girl DC Pride event. I always try to pick up the DC Pride covers. There'll be some good ones out there. But yeah, I got this one of our girl. Look how beautiful she is. Yeah. I usually don't read the stories. Maybe I should, but I mainly pick it up for the covers. Ooh. Okay. I see you. Nice. Then we have some nice art. Different people. This almost actually looks like Fiona Staples artwork right here. It could be her for all I know. Oh, I love the hands. Yes. Let's see what else is in here real quick. Oh, it's our girl. Oh shit, I love this one. Look, this battle. Such a badass. Yeah, watch your fucking mouth. So yummy. Yep, I think that's it. Oh, here's some of the examples of the covers. Surprisingly, I didn't get to place with Ivy or Harley Quinn. Man, I miss Jen Bartel's covers at Pride. Oh my god. I have all of them. They're so beautiful. Ugh. I did not get this one. Don't know why. What the fuck? I gotta go look for it. Yeah, these are all the covers. Good stuff. Alright. Yep, alright. On to the next. I picked up the Bride of the Shark Clan. This is by Sublime. This is probably like an arranged marriage type thing. You know, two rival clans. Okay. Looks yummy. Got that in that foil. I mean, you know, that plastic wrap. So, yeah. Then I got the Love from the Tip of the Tongue. Now this one is like kind of like the Omega verse, but it's called something else. It's called like cake and subcategories of humans known as forks and cakes. Forks and cakes, okay. The forks are predators. Whoa. Yikes. Normal humans that like the sense of taste. And on the flip side, the cakes are delicious prey. Irresistible to the point of criminal behavior. Uh-oh. So, yeah. Like the Omega verses. We shall see. Ugh. Please don't be too rapey. Please don't be rapey at all, okay? Yeesh. Then we have the Dangerous Convenience Store number 7. Look at Daddy. Love him so much. I feel like I read all of these online, but it seems like there may be different stories in here from what I saw online. So, like, you know, like little, you know, years later and stuff. So, yeah. Then we have I Can't Stand Being Your Childhood Friend number 3. These two fall in love. They were friends for a really long time, all the way through school and stuff, and now they decided to be together. And now I'm just trying to navigate being in an adult relationship and doing adult shit on top of it. So, yeah. Then I picked up this one. I Love Amy number 2, and we're gonna get into why I bought this one. So yeah, and that's my little pickup. So let's get into what I actually read this week. I got my little stack right here, and I read 2 online, so I'll do these ones first. Okay, so first one I read was This Monster Wants to Eat Me, volume 3. I actually love this story. So this girl right here, I don't know anything about it. This girl right here, she lost her family in like in a tragic accident, and she's all alone and she's miserable, you know. And every day she wakes up and she wants to, you know, unalive herself. So she ends up meeting this girl. Let me see. I can find her really quick. She ends up meeting this girl, which she is like a mermaid, but she's kind of an asshole. So she eats humans, you know. So she comes across this girl and she's like, oh, you look yummy. And she goes, but there's a problem. You're too sad. And I like it when my prey is happy because, you know, you taste better. So her mission is to make her happy enough to where she can eat her and enjoy her. And so they end up spending time together and everything. So this one is actually about her best friend and what secret her best friend is hiding. And let's see, there's her best friend. What secret her best friend is hiding, and you just get to see all three of them interact with each other. So, is that the best friend? No, that's her. Sorry. Where's her best friend at? This one right here. She's so sweet too. And I heard that this is going to be an anime, so that's going to be cool. I like the supernatural elements behind it. The art is really pretty. Yeah. So, yep. Really enjoyed that one. Then, I don't know which is love. This girl is hilarious. Hilarious. Okay, so here she is with all these girls. So this chick right here in the middle, she had her heart broken, as you can see right here. She had her heart broken, so she is like determined to find her a girlfriend. There she is, and she's in college and she's determined to find her a girlfriend. So, and every girl that she comes in contact with, you know, all these different girls come up to her. Look, she's such a perv. I love her. And she's so innocent too, but she's so funny with it. So she ends up meeting like all these different women and instantly like falling in love with them. Like see her, like she's like already in love. Like, girl, you just met her 2 minutes ago. So, and I love this one. So this is like the psychiatrist that she ends up having to go see. Look what she calls her. But yeah, some of them are crazy. Like her roommate, this is the little barista that she that ends up liking her. Her roommate that she ends up having. Let me see if I can find that crazy girl. Oh, there she is right there. But yeah, she just ends up in all these situations with all these different women. And it happens like over a really short span of time. And yeah, so she just doesn't know which one to pick. Hilarious. And it's not, there's no like real naughty parts of it, you know, it's just really, it's like comedy. So I gave it like a 3.5 out of 5. It was really cute. So Lord knows which one she's gonna pick. Then we have Out of the Cocoon. Now, I thought this was a BL, but there's actually like GL and BL in this. And when I first started, I was like, what the hell's going on? Did I miss something? Should I have read something differently? But no, once I read the back again, it was like, oh, it's an anthology, like different little short stories in it. So I was like, oh, okay, here we go. So the first one is about zombies. This is all horror based and all different types of horrors and all different types of topics and stuff. So this first one is about zombies. So an zombie outbreak, and this girl is actually in love with another girl, and she's actually a zombie. So you can see that, and she's trying everything and anything to keep the town from finding out and hurting her. So, and she gets this boy, one of her classmates, this person right here, involved in it. So that's a pretty good short story. Then it is very gory, in a lot of these stories. So then the next one, maybe I should have made tabs for these. So the next one, if the world was to end tomorrow, this is about these two guys. So the world, they know that the world is about to end, like, and they end up running into each other. So I guess they knew each other from before. And this one is in love with this one. He's like, what are we gonna do with our last day on earth? You know, what would you want to do? And they end up spending time together. And he ends up, you know, telling them exactly how he feels. So it was really cute. Very, like, had me thinking, like, you know, what if you had only one day? What the hell would you do with it? So I love this one. Like, see, like the moon is falling into their orbit. So then we have, oh, this one. Okay, so this is Dog Eat Dog. So this one, that one is about cat, you know, feasting on people. So this dude, he wants to unalive himself, but some tragic stuff happens to them when they're younger. So they feel like they have to be devoured. And they actually find somebody that will do that. And this shit is crazy. I can't show you really any of it because it gets really, let me see if I can find at least one panel. And it's crazy because, like, the art isn't anything special, but it's so fitting at times. I don't know, so see, like this part right here. Like, it's so, like, hauntingly beautiful, like the lines, the way that they drew this out, it was just very intriguing to me. I don't know. But yeah, I can't really show you any more of that one. And, you know, like the hidden meaning in that story, you know, it's a lot deeper than just what I told you. Then we have the 52 Hurts Well. This is about being lonely and finding solace in yourself as well as, like, another person and being in love. So this one's very, very beautiful. And the last one, I love this page too. You see, some of the art is just so gorgeous. Then this one is basically this last one. Out of the cocoon, basically confessing love and coming out of their shell and living the life that they wanted to live. So yeah, I really liked it. So I would definitely love to read some more of their work. So all right, on to this perfection, this masterpiece. Oh my god, I love this series so fucking much. And I hate how long it takes for these books to come out. Like, it's always the good ones that take forever to drop. So I don't think we're not getting the second one, I mean the third one. Sheena, get it together. We're not getting the next book, the fourth one, until October. So here's that green Yuri right here. So this one, if you don't know anything about this, you need to know everything about them, okay? They're worth it, even if you're not into Yuri or whatever. If you're into, like, you know, hardcore shit, this is worth reading, okay? This is worth having on your shelves. This is such a cute little story. So these two girls, this girl works at a record store, and she passes as a boy, you know, so because she usually has like a mask on. I don't know if I can find a picture of her with her mask on, but I'll just throw it up here. So she passes as a boy. So she comes into the record store because she's into, you know, American music and everything. And she ends up seeing what she thinks is a boy. And she has like the biggest fucking crush on him. But in reality, it's her classmate. And she looks totally different outside of work. I mean, yeah, outside of work. So this is what she looks like when she's at school. She's, you know, she hides her piercings and she wears glasses, and, you know, she just, like, looks uncool. But they end up finding out about each other, and then they end up spending time together. This is such a slow burn. This is just like friends to maybe lovers, you know, being in high school, having big feelings, and just, it's just everything. It's just fucking everything. And this one's really based around the music that they love. So there's what she looks like. I am just so in love with this. I can't do this book justice. You have to just experience it for yourself. They are so beautiful, and she is a lot more popular in school than she is, and she can't stand it that her friend, the person that she admires in every way, does not believe in themselves, and she's always sticking up for her, and she's always like rooting her on, and she doesn't even know if she likes girls, but she knows that she likes this girl. And she always like teaches her worth. I just love them so much, and the way that it ended, oh my god, it had me all the way fucked up. So my heart's gonna be in fucking shambles until October. So please read this. This is so good. It's so fucking good. And usually I don't like slow burns and everything like this, but oh man, I don't want this book any other fucking way. This is beautiful. Don't be harassing this person. I heard like online people were harassing this person to come out and do things with it. Just leave them the fuck alone, okay? They know what they're doing, all right? So, so annoying. So, this one. Let's talk about this one. Why didn't anybody tell me about this damn series? What in the first book I read? I've had this on my shelf for a hot minute. And I kind of knew the premise, but I didn't know how deep it got. And it is so messy. It is so, so fucked up. And I am here for it, okay? So, this is I Love Amy. Alright, so you get to meet this girl. Her name is Bibi. This girl right here is named Bibi. Now, look how cute this art is, okay? So, you wouldn't think anything else differently. Look how, like, vibrant this is. Very bubblegummy, you know? And you wouldn't think like none of this dark shit that happens in here would happen, okay? So we get to meet Bibi, and she is in high school, and Bibi is a fucking asshole, okay? She's very selfish. She's very violent. She is just all about herself, okay? She's just like a little fucking devil, all right? So Bibi is in love with this guy named, what is his name? Peter. So this is Peter right here, okay? So Peter does something which is really noble, and Bibi ends up falling for him. So she's like obsessed with him, and she wants to be with him, and she actually tries to go for it one day. So, but she sees Peter talking to this girl right here, and it upsets her, right? So she's like, fuck it, I'll do what any normal person does, and I will befriend her, and then I'll lock her in my fucking basement. You know, normal teenage shit. So then she ends up like kind of infatuated with her, and Amy's the total opposite of her. You know, she's very quiet, as you can see, very nervous, you know, just wants to be like the wallflower, and Amy Bibi just comes and like just takes over her fucking life. And this is a story about like hurt people, you know, traumatic shit that can bleed over into when you get older. Like, oh my goodness, it's just so, it's so dark. And I know that there's a word for it. I just learned about it, and I'll put it right here. And I am here for it. I'm here for the messiness. I'm here for, you know, the background of these characters and why they are the way that they are. Like, it's just so intriguing to me. I love it. The second one was just as good. So you really get to see what happened to Amy when she was younger and why she is the way she is. She used to have a best friend. Let me see if I can find her best friend. Her ex-best friend. Not Amy's crazy ass. Not Bibi's crazy ass. So this is her ex-best friend. You get to see what happened between them. You get to see more into why Bibi is the way that she is, you know. Look how cute they were when they were little. I love the fucking art in here. It's so damn cute. This is one panel, and this one. That's just so cute. Let's see. None of it's really spoilers, so there's BB and Amy right there together. But there is one of Amy and her best friend in here somewhere. They're just so fucking adorable together. It's okay. You can read it for yourself and find out. But this is so fucking messy, and I am so here for it. So if you like psychological stuff, and you like messy shit, you like drama, you know, like this is for you, and I cannot wait. Like, I love the spines on these, and I love it that it's so misleading with the art, you know. So pick it up, read it, I love it. All right, now for my digital ones, let me get my tablet real quick. Hold on.
A few moments later.
You would think that I had that, you know, already ready, but you know me, I ain't got my shit together. So anyways, I read Boyfriend Sometimes Girlfriend on my HIIII app. Shout outs to HIIII. They have the whole series on there. So this story is about these two. So they go to the same high school. Let me see if I can find pictures of them. So she's so cute. Oh my god, she's so pretty. So these two go to the same high school, and the way they met was kind of unconventional. They end up having to stay, they both end up having to stay after school one day, and then while they were there, they had the lights went out, all the power went out, and they were in the dark, and they end up running into each other. As you can see, she found him, but it's really dark, and they end up like just keeping each other company for the hours that it was off, so they couldn't even get out of the building or anything like that. But they end up like falling for each other, even though they didn't know what each other looked like, you know, first time ever having a conversation with each other. Look how pretty that is. Let me see. It's on here. Then the lights come back on, and they're so attracted to each other. So attracted to each other. So he ends up asking her to date each other, and she's kind of hesitant because of a secret that she has, and they end up kissing, and she's like, the truth is, you know, if I kiss you, you know, things will change. And he's like, no, it's okay, I'm in love with you, like, I have big ass feelings for you, I don't give a shit what happened, you know. So she ends up kissing him, and he ends up turning into, let me see if I can find it. That's where he first tries to kiss her. He ends up turning into a girl, and not just like a full-blown girl. So let's say this is where they first. So cute. So come to find out that she has a curse, and any other women in her family gets into a relationship with a man, anytime that they're intimate, whether they kiss them, whether they're really intimate with them, they turn into women. And eventually, if they're really intimate and stay together for a while, they end up not being able to turn back. So this one time that they kiss really quick, he ends up being a girl for the whole night, but then he's able to turn back. And she's like, I'm so sorry, there's nothing I could do about it, you know, I understand if you don't want to be with me ever again. And he's like, nah, I'm determined to make this work. So, you know, he lives half of his life as the boy she's in love with, and the girl that she's in love with, that he's trying to learn how to be a girl. And it's so funny, like some of the things that he goes through for the first time, and he's like, his respect, the more respect that he has for women, he's kind of giving like Tanjiro and what's his name from Komi Can't Communicate, the dude that she's in like with him. That's the energy that this boy gives, and he needs to decide whether he wants to continue on and then eventually being a girl for the rest of his life, or does he want to, like, you know, go his separate ways and not have that happen. So it was pretty interesting. I read volumes 1 and volumes 2. very quick reads. I like all the characters that came into play. The second one, some really messy shit happens, so definitely there are some really cute, funny parts in here. So, and he just cracked me up when the night that he had to be a girl, like this part right here, he couldn't sleep. He was like, my back really hurts. Like, what position am I supposed to sleep in with these boobs? You know. He said, how do these girls do it? Oh my god. So just little moments like that. So yeah, that was very, very cute. Worth the little credit that I had. So it's just interesting. So you get to see that's her parents right there, and to see that this curse is really real. So yeah. Overall, the 2 books, I give them like 3.5 stars out of 5. It was really cute, really easy. So definitely, when I have time, like if I have a couple extra credits, then I may try to finish out the series. But yeah, that's all that I read this week. I had a pretty good week. Alright, last but not least, being aboard time. So we still have quite a few to mark off. So we have GL, Yuri, that was my whole theme for the week. Look, I got bingo straight across. Cool. Then we have, let's see, purple cover. I don't know if this would go for a purple cover. Maybe. What do you guys think? I want to say yeah. So maybe that one. Then we have friends to lovers. I guess we can call the girl she's interested in is 1. I don't know. Maybe. I just want to be like sure, you know. So I don't want to cheat. So then we have underwear. Not yet. You would think that I would have underwear already knocked off, but I don't. Not yet. Then the Omega. Nope, not yet. And then Friends Rex. Nope, not yet. Yellow cover. I don't think any of these ones on here, even on the... No, I don't think I don't have any yellow covers. Do I even have any yellow cover ones that I have not read? Fuck, that may be hard. Okay. Green cover for sure. The green Yuri. Then coming out. Not necessarily. No. And then Tokyo Pop uniform. So, okay. So, moving right along. I think I can get this board covered. So, definitely, my next week, I think I'm going to do like, put a dent in all my mangas. I know this is a manga series, but I'm pretty sure that mangas are allowed. So I think I'm gonna do that and try to really, and then like maybe like the last week, really try to knock out some of these ones, you know, the ones that I don't still have, and on the other one. So, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good. I got a few reads up my sleeve, you know, down. But yeah, I mean, that's that for right now. Thank you so much for watching. I still have a couple more weeks to go. So I think I got this. Even if I only read a couple more, I got this. So I hope that you enjoyed this. And please let me know what you read this week. I would love to hear even what you picked up, what you hated, what you didn't hate. You know, I would love to hear it. Shout outs to the host again, always. Much love. Thank you for letting me join once again. And I hope that you guys are having a great week. I know I've been talking to Bizarre on and off, so yeah, great host. So yeah, until next time, happy Pride and take care of yourself.